Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Ogle, Elrod, and Burrill. Whatever the case you have to adjudicate, whatever help you need in the justice system, give the folks at the law offices of Ogle, Elrod, and Burrill a call. You see their spots they talk about. They come to you. They mean that. Wherever a consultation is best for you, they will show up and meet you there. Ogle, Elrod, and Burrill. All right. Last question, very quick here. I want to close by trying to be bright side guys. Upbeat, and this could backfire horribly, very negative. But as of right now, give me the biggest positive for Tennessee fans to hang their hat on right now as we come into the orange and white game. What's best about the Tennessee football team right now?
More athletes. They're better athletes, and they've got 14 that have helped them. Not all, but of the 14 midtermers, there's some pretty good athletes in that group, whether it's Von Pearson or Josh Malone, some of those guys, Jalen Hurd. So I think that gives you, and not only that, there are 18 more. The Cavalry hadn't finished coming. There's 18 more coming. So I think just more athletic team is what would be optimistic about Tennessee.
The fear, of course, is that they're so young that in the season the Cavalry gets to look like Custer did with his Cavalry.
I'm going to say a bunch of young skill players. Better looking skill players, even though they're young, going to make mistakes, better looking skill players than you've had in a long time as far as the number that you have.
Okay.
I'm going to say, guys, this team is going to be more ingrained in the tempo, the intensity, the system, particularly the tempo on offense and defense that Buzz Peterson wants to play.
Yeah, that's right.
I think just the coaching. These guys are getting coached up every day, and as you recruit better and coach better, over time that's going to pay dividends. And it's for the whole staff. It's not just Butch Jones. It's keeping the staff intact and the direction you're going.
I think the best thing about this Tennessee football team is you have us here. You have us, and what I mean by that, you have us here to try and keep the expectations from going nuclear. I mean, this team is going to face a tough time. You heard us talk about it earlier in the show. The athletes are coming in, but it's going to take more than one class to really turn this thing around. They got a tough schedule this year, so I think the fans need to keep that in mind, that you can make progress without it showing on the record this year. But all right, next weekend we'll have full coverage of the orange and white game right here. Have some of your favorites join us. We also ask you to follow us on Twitter and tweet us your questions this week. We may use them in the Sunday Social next week, and we will see you next week on the Sports Source. Thank you very much.
The views expressed in this forum do not necessarily reflect those of WATE 6 or of 6 Sports. This has been a paid program.